back to Belleville, Kansas, Republic County High School. Minneapolis Lady Lions fall tonight 40-20 as we get ready for the boys matchup in about 5 minutes. We want to say special thanks to Kenny Hendricks and Century Scorebooks for the use of his scorebooks every year for the numerous past years. Kenny's done a great job. You can contact Kenny at 785-392-0058 if you need any scorebooks. Kenny does a great job, and we greatly appreciate that, Kenny, and what you do for us. Minneapolis Lions and the Buffs in about 4 minutes ready to go. And Minneapolis, the boys going to have to come back. We've played some solid ball so far this year, Mike, but we're in unfriendly confines of Belleville, Kansas, and it's a tough place to play up here against Republic County.
One thing I've noticed, Scott, we have improved about every game. We've gotten better, and we played some really good ball the last couple times out. Sacred Heart, Ellsworth, both. I thought we played our best basketball of the year, and we'll have to play it up here tonight to beat this Belleville Buffs team. They are well coached. We're going to match up just about the same size all the way up and down the line. And he's going to start a couple of guys that I didn't think were going to start. I thought the Brazon kid would start. So let me get the scorebook filled out, Scott. But it's going to be a good game, I think.
It's going to be a barn burner, Mike and Scott. Two teams in the top 10 in their own respective Kansas State High School Activity Association classifications. The Minneapolis Lions moved up to number 5 in the week before Christmas in Class 3A, and in Class 2A, the Republic County Buffs moved up to number 8 in Class 2A. Both teams are undefeated in league, so this is a battle for the league lead in the NCAA. Both teams with the 2-0 mark before Christmas. Buffalo's Buffs of Republic County are 5-1 overall. They lost to Concordia here at home by 2, I believe, where Minneapolis is 5-0. They have beaten Thayer Central, Beloit, Valley Heights, Russell, and Superior.
Tell you, and Beloit, just in that alone, beating Beloit, and I'd say playing Concordia within 2. Those are 2 tough games. Don't know anything about Superior or Thayer Central, but still, regardless, the Buffs, I know that they're going to put a lot on the table. They're going to be a pretty good ball team, and they're going to be tough to play tonight.
Leading scorers so far for the year for the Buffs are Kuhlman, Cromwell, Grove, and Allen, and just on the girls' side, those should be names that are all familiar to us from watching the Buffs in the past years. And guys, they're coached by the venerable Dean of Coaches in the NCAA, Alan. Is it Alan Sheets?
Alan Sheets, yeah.
23rd year of coaching Belleville Republic County basketball.
Been
a state champion, been league champions, been very seldom bottom of the cellar guys. I mean, their teams play well coached squads.
And I'll tell you, I don't know how he does it. I was noticing the other night in junior high basketball, he coaches his daughter's junior high basketball team as well. So not only is he coaching high school boys, he's coaching junior high girls in the same season. That's tough. And hats off to the guy. He knows his basketball. He coaches well, and he gets the most out of his players.
The only luxury he has is that the junior high season ends a little bit early, and he can continue on with the high school.
Yep.
Ends in about 2 weeks. So we're about a minute away. Minneapolis Lions will be in their traveling red. Republic County Buffs in their home white. This one's going to be a tough one tonight, guys. Minneapolis and the Buffs, they're ready to do battle here in about 1 minute.
Well, we'll have to play smart. You know, Belleville always backdoors you to death, and we're going to have some good help defense. As of late, I've been seeing us play that type of defense. Minneapolis pretty tough on the defensive end. But foul troubles could be an issue. We're not a deep team, but we are a good team.
We are a good team. We are, and disciplined, and we've got a great coach in ourselves, and Coach Eric Shoup. So,
well, with the emergence of John Kelly, that has bolstered our team quite a bit. He has played far beyond my expectations. Dale expected it, of course, but I had no idea the kid.
I didn't expect we'd get this year. I expected later on.
He's getting a lot of minutes, and he's playing well.
Yep.
We're about ready for the introductions of the teams, and Scott will give you the teams here as the PA announcer takes over here.
And the Buffs and the Lions getting ready to go here in just a minute. Starting lineups for the Minneapolis Lions. Starting out, number 3, Andrew Yoxel for the Minneapolis Lions at 6'2".
Good to see he's not limping.
Yeah. For the Buffs, a 5'9" senior Dylan Grove. I think he has played all 4 years, guys.
Yep.
For Minneapolis Lions, number 5, John Michael Darrow at 5'9". For the Buffs, number 10, Tanner Allen, a 6-foot senior for the Buffs. For Minneapolis, number 10, senior, 6'1", Alex Johnson. For the Republic County Buffs, another junior, Trenton Kuhlman, 5'11". This one's the one that's played quite a bit of minutes as well over the years. For Minneapolis Lions, number 30, and that is sophomore Alex Yoxel, 6'1". And for the Buffs, number 32, Kalen Cromwell, 6'2" senior. And for Minneapolis, number 32, a 6'4" senior, Zach Allison. And for the Buffs, number 40, 6'3" junior, Gary Hadachek. And so the Minneapolis Lions and the Buffs match up pretty well size-wise. Republic County, they've got some height, but they've also got some size as well, and some upper body strength. We can add a little mixture to that as well for the Lions.
Their tallest player, I think, is Razan. Is on the bench to start. He looked fairly athletic in the warm-ups.
Yes.
I don't know how good a basketball player he is.
I had a star by him. I thought he would start, but they have a deep bench.
Yeah, they do.
And
they
that
do.
could be a big positive for them, but they've got a strong bench.
I would think they would probably at least go 8 deep, if not 9, into their bench. We'll see for sure. So, and the Buffs jumping centers, number 32 Cromwell against Allison. The tip will go into the hands of Yoxel, back to outside to Alex Johnson. Johnson back to top to Andrew Yoxel, back to Darrow. Darrow roll around the top of the key, picks up his dribble, swing pass over to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew into the lane, puts a shot up, and he will pick up a foul on number 40, and that is Gary Hadachek as he leans into Hadachek.
Coach Sheets with the Republic County Buffs didn't like that call.
As Coach Shoup has mentioned,
already.
Each team knows each other's plays quite well, and they know their tendencies, so it's going to be a good game all the way through, I think.
Andrew Yoxel misses the first free throw. 7:44 started this ball game, scoreless. Yoxel at the line for a second throw. Shot is up, and it's off the mark as well. Don't see that out of Andrew very often as well. Ball goes back on the outside to Grove. Grove brings down to Hadachek, up and good. Fouled from behind by Zach Allison. Hadachek will go to the line as he will get the and one. Zach Allison picks up his first personal. Nice pass down low to Hadachek by Dylan Grove.
Zach late getting back on defense as they beat us down, and Zach late getting there can only follow up the play.
Shot is up and it's off the mark and rebounded by Alex Yoxel. Back out to Darrow. Darrow bring it down the right-hand side. He'll take the three, up and off the mark, rebounded by number 13, Kuhlman. Kuhlman will bring it down, looks for the cutter, brings it back out. Picks up his dribble back into Allen. Allen looks down low. He gets it down to Cromwell. Cromwell still has it, picks it up, gets it back to Kuhlman, back to Cromwell, and it's turned over back into the hands of Alex Yoxel.
Quick hands by Alex, pick up that loose ball. Forced turnover.
Ball on the outside to Johnson. Johnson drives. Back to Zach Allison. Zach swing pass over to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew Back to Alex. Alex drives. Into Zach Allison, up and nice job by Zach Allison to muscle it in. Can't get it to fall. Comes back the other direction.
Used the left hand nicely, but he couldn't get it to drop.
Buff stepping on the line on the inlet. They will turn the ball back to the Lions.
Good help defense. Minneapolis forced Cromwell clear down, stepped on the out of bounds, and we're back in business on the offensive end. We'll see if we can get something going here.
Alex Yoxel brings it down across the timeline. Drives in the lane, gets the man up in the air, can't get it. Zach Allison and Hadachek battling. Hadachek comes away with it. Little off-balance shot in the lane, comes back to the bus. Kuhlman on the outside, guarded by Johnson. Gets it back to Hadachek. Hadachek the top of the key, back to Cromwell. Cromwell swing pass over to Allen. Allen back to Grove. Grove back to Cromwell, guarded there by Alex Yoxel. And he's got a 5-second count nearly. No call. Comes back on the outside to Allen. Got to watch Grove that he doesn't pop open the three from the outside, because he can do it. Had to check back to Allen. Allen swing pass over to Grove. Shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Yoxel. Darrow brings it down. Swing pass over to Yoxel. Back over to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew looks down, has nothing, drives in the lane, and they call him with the travel.
Our freshmen come in.
Josh Macy and John Kelly check in for Zach Allison and Andrew Yoxel for the Lions. Also checking in for the bus, number 24, Kyle Strutt.
He played last year.
Ball goes back on the outside. Into the hands of Strutt for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Cromwell. Shot up and good. Nice job by Cromwell to fight for that rebound. Gets it, puts it up. The Buffs up by 4. 4-0. Lions have yet to be able to score here. Josh Macy on the outside. Ooh. Darrow shot up and it's off the mark. Rebound by Kelly, and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line.
John Kelly on the offensive glass saved the deal there. Minneapolis with a chance to score here. Belleville leading 4-0.
No. Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh my.
Wow.
Definitely shooting.
Coach
it was shooting.
Where's the free throws?
How in the world can that not be? Ball goes into Johnson. Johnson back out to Darrow. Darrow on the outside. Darrow picks up his dribble and gets it down low to Yoxel. Yoxel back to Darrow. Darrow pulls it out, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson into Yoxel, shot up and can't get it. Nice hustle by Kelly. He can't get it. Somehow the Buffs come away with it as they will come back down the other direction. Shot off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Kelly. Gets it back to Darrow.
He just gets better every game at John Kelly down there horsing the glass on both ends, and that's what you need, good rebounding.
Darrow on the left-hand side, he'll dribble, takes a shot from the deep three, it's off the mark, and they're gonna get Johnson over the back. I'll tell you, these rims have not been friendly to us tonight, guys. We've not been able to get anything on the girls' or the boys' side. Andrew Yoxel checks back in, as well as 3 new players for the Buffs, or 2 new players, number 35, and that is Brazon, as well as number 30, Nooch. Ball goes back to the top of the key to Allen. Allen guarded by Macy. Swing pass on the outside, back to Strutt. Strutt back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman back into Allen. Allen looks down low, has nothing. Gets it back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman will drive around to the top of the key, dribbles in, shot in the lane, up and good by Kuhlman. 6-0, Buffs with the lead. Minneapolis has yet to be able to find the find the cylinder, guys. We've had some shots, just can't get them to drop.
Skip pass is high.
Just a little bit high.
Zach Allison will check in. Nice minutes by John Kelly as Zach Allison checks in for Kelly. Ball goes back to the top of the key to Nooch. Nooch back to Brazon. Brazon back to Strutt. Strutt back to Allen. Allen looks down low. Nice drop down pass and another foul. This one is on Zach Allison. There'll be number 2 on Zach. And he'll come back out.
Good ball movement. The reverse ball found Berzon down low, and my gosh, they've got a deep bench.
Yeah, they do. Good cut in the lane and a good finish by Nooch. And 8-0, the Buffs with the lead. Minneapolis has not been able to find an answer. Nice job, Alex Johnson. Nice job. Johnson takes it all the way down. In and good. We finally score. 8-2, Lions trail by 6. Kuhlman with the ball on the outside. It's it back to Brazon, guarded by Alex Yoxel. Swing pass back to the outside to Nooch. Back to Strutt. Strutt will give it off to Allen. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside. Guarded by Johnson. Back in the hands of Allen. Allen swing pass over to Strutt. Strutt swings it back over to Kuhlman. They move the ball very well, guys. And they look for that one shot when somebody is just cutting open and open.
They aren't shooting from the outside.
No. But they can.
But they will.
Yeah, they will. It's when that shot is wide open. Minute 33 left to go in the first. They're content to work this thing a little bit. Ball goes back to Strutt. Back to Allen. Back on the outside. Gets down low to Strutt. Shot in the lane, up and good by Kyle Strutt, a junior for the Buffs. Darrow back on the outside, goes to Macy. And there's a foul by Strutt. Macy did a great job of driving to the right to the baseline. Getting ready to check in. Wow, they get deep. Another Trevor Allen checking in for the Buffs, as well as coming back in Dylan Grove. So I said they'd go 9 deep. They've gone 9. We'll see. They may end up going deeper. Johnson.
That'll be about as far as they go.
Johnson back out. Swing pass over to Alex Yoxel. Alex back to Macy. Macy guarded tight by Grove. Back to Darrow. Darrow will drive around the right-hand side. To Johnson for 3.
It's the top of the backboard.
Swing drives in the lane, up and good, and that is Cromwell. And 12-2, the Buffs in control right now, guys.
25 seconds to go in the quarter.
Coach Sheets has a pretty good team there.
What was foul's going to be called on Tanner Allen with the reach in. That'll be his first.
4th team foul. Lions with 3.
Oh, ball goes to Alex Yoxel. Alex will bring it around. Gets it back to Darrow with 10 seconds left. 8. He'll drive around. Oh, wow. I don't know how he got it to fall, but it fell in. Nice job by Darrow. No call. And there was body movements everywhere. And Sheets is arguing that he caused the foul, and I would go the other direction. Nice job by Darrow to get that one to fall. We finally get another drive in the lane, but it's 12-4 at the end of 1. Republic County Buffs in control. We'll take a break. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
Well, I hate to say it, guys, but in that first quarter, the Republic County boys looked a lot like the Republic County girls. It appears that the basket is their friend. I mean,
well,
they're shooting well. They're shooting with confidence. And we're not seeing the same.
Well, I'll tell you, the difference, though, we did have some good shots. We just couldn't get them to fall. We had some good penetration, some
They
good
look
drives.
at it as their friend. They look like it was their friend, and it doesn't for us.
Yeah.
So, well, that's the way the first quarter ends. Minneapolis trailing 12-4.
Mike's turned way down there.
Buswell had the ball, and they drive down to get a cutter. That's Grove for three, and that's an air ball into the hands of Kelly. Kelly back to Darrow, back to Andrew Yoxel, and there's another foul, no call, and it will come back the other direction.
Usually Yoxel is money on that shot, but that one wasn't close.
Kuhlman on the outside, back in the hands of Cromwell. Swing pass back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman looks for a cutter, has nothing, goes back in the hands of Trevor Allen. Allen back to Kuhlman, drive in the lane, no good, rebounded by Yoxel. Had Kuhlman Grove draped all over him. Darrow on the outside, gets it back to Macy. Macy drives, gets it back to Darrow. Darrow on the outside, picks up his dribble, goes back to Yoxel, and nothing there. We just cannot get anything to fall inside the lane. A lot of bodies moving. We just can't get anything to fall.
Andrew all the way to the basket 2 times in a row.
And of course, they get the backside rebound and get it to fall with the foul by John Kelly. That'll be his first personal foul. So now what happened to Andrew the other night, guys?
He rolled his ankle.
Rolled his ankle. So. Shot is up and off the mark, rebounded by Alex Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Swing pass over to Johnson, and wow.
A little high for where Johnson was going, and the defender was right there. Didn't help matters.
Right through the hands and out of bounds. Turnover Minneapolis. 14-4 Buffs have got the lead. Kuhlman. So far, Alex doing a big job on the boards down there.
He's done a great job with some boards, big boards. 14-4. Minneapolis has got to start hitting, finding something down there, and we've got a near turnover right there. Luckily, it goes off Republic County. That one was close down low. We couldn't see it with the student bench there, but ball will be inbounds by the Lions.
A little bit surprised at the size of the crowd. I expected more.
3-point shot off the mark. Rebound by Kelly. And it'll stay with Minneapolis. Nice job by John Kelly and Hadachek. They were battling down there. Kelly came up with it.
Yeah,
put it right back up. Nice job by Kelly, but
quick whistle.
Tie-up will stay with Minneapolis. It goes into Macy, back to Darrow. Darrow on the outside. Darrow drives, and they call him for the travel. I'll disagree with that one.
I don't know that I saw that either.
Yeah, I didn't quite see that one from up here. He leaned in, but I didn't see the feet move. Unless Mike saw it.
Nope, I'm with you.
This ball goes back to inside to Allen. Back to Kuhlman for 3, off the mark. And, oh, wow. How in the world they come up with that? John Darrow with the rebound after they miss. The Buffs miss from point blank. It will come back to the Lions. Ah, and the turnover right there and the foul.
Good foul. They had an easy layup all the way in, and Macy reaches in, or
Pushes him in the back, actually.
they wouldn't had an easy one.
5th team foul on the Lions, 4 on the Buffs. 5:18 to go in the half. 14-4.
Buffs will inbound it here. Ball gets back in the top of the key. Swing pass. Buffs take it all the way over to Kuhlman. Back to Allen. Allen at the top. Swing pass backward to Strutt. Strutt back to Cromwell. Cromwell back to Strutt. Back to Kuhlman.
Minneapolis is zoned up here. We'll see if they can pick apart this 2-3 zone.
4:49 left. Shot for 3 up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Back to Macy. Macy will bring it down. Back to Andrew Yoxel. And the turnover goes back to the Buffs after an ill pass in the lane. Nice pass down low. Can't get it to fall, but they're right there to get it, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. The Buffs luckily missed from point blank right there.
Boy, they attack the basket, don't they?
Yeah, they do. First foul on Andrew Yoxel. 16 foul. Checking back in will be Dylan Grove for the Buffs. Wide opens Grove for 3, and it's off the mark. But they get positioned so easily.
Yeah, they're not really taller than us, but boy, they are getting the position.
They are fighting position-wise. So.
Yeah, he slipped right in front of Alex. All Alex could do is foul, and Coach Shoup's going to let the starters know what's happening right here.
Nace, Reetrock, and Darrow come in.
Nope, not Reetrock.
Excuse me, Briggs.
Briggs, yep. Sorry about that.
Well, glad you corrected me.
Misses that, rebounded by Alex Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Darrow will bring it down for the Lions. Back to Briggs. Briggs on the right-hand side. Back to Nace. Back to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew Yoxel. And that's another one Andrew normally
A lot of those will go in for
yeah,
Andrew. They just aren't going
they're
tonight.
not going tonight. We have an ice cold, girls and boys both. I don't know what it is, but we cannot hit anything tonight. 15-4, Buffs with the lead. Andrew Yoxel at the line to shoot 2. Just like that.
He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. He's usually about a 75-80% free throw shooter. Barely grew iron that time.
Second one's up and good. Nice job, Andrew, to adjust. Gets the second one to fall. Kuhlman drives, gets it back to Strutt. Strutt guarded by Alex Yoxel. Strutt back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman backs it away, guarded by Briggs. He'll drive, pulls it back out, gets it back into the hands of Cromwell. Cromwell gets it back in the hands of Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside, back to Strutt. Back to Hadacek. Hadacek to the top. Swing pass over to Grove. Strutt. Back to Hadacek to the top. And there we go. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel. Steps in and takes the charge down there after the little push off. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Foul. Didn't see who the foul was on.
Cromwell.
They don't know who it was on, so.
3:12 remaining in the half. It's 15-5 Republic County. 6th team foul on the Buffs, 7 on the Lions.
Andrew Yoxel at the top. He'll drive down. Inside, can't get it, gets his own rebound. And there's a foul down low. See who it's on.
We need to get Andrew on track here or it's going to be a long night.
I think it is, they call it on number 30, Nooch for the Buffs. Andrew Yoxel will be at the line. Not sure if he was shooting or not, guys. They're in the bonus, so.
1-1.
1-1. Makes the first one. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel.
Yeah, he's getting dialed in.
Johnson comes in for Briggs, and Kelly comes in for Alex Yoxel. Second shot coming. Up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Allen. Allen gets it back to Kuhlman. 15-6. Buffs with the lead. Kuhlman drives. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by the Buffs. We had 3 people get a hand on it, but we just couldn't hold on to it. 2:35 left to go here in the first half. Rebounded by Kelly. After the miss by the Buffs. Andrew Yoxel, swing pass over to Johnson, up and, oh my gosh.
Missed
from
layup.
point blank. Oh, that's the way it's been, and a turnover right there. Wow. That was a tough one. That was a great cut, a great pass by Andrew Yoxel. Johnson, it was there. It just couldn't roll over the cylinder. 15-6. Buffs with the lead. 2:13 left to go in the first half. Darrow on the outside, and a turnover right there. That's 5 turnovers. So
Darrow with the foul.
They call that on the floor. That basket will not count. It will be a 1-and-1 for, it's like Allen.
First personal, 8th team foul.
So at the line for a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot foul will be Tanner Allen.
1-and-1.
1-and-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was close to shooting, though. In my opinion, it should have counted, but we get a break.
Over the back. Jeez whiz.
Wow. How in the
Coach
world? Shoup is going to get a technical. Yeah, wow.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
That is.
Nace really got mugged there.
Yeah, he did. Thank goodness. There. Nice job by Kelly with the rebound. Back to Darrow. This one is going to get out of hand if we're not careful. And Hadacek comes away with it after the turnover right there. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Darrow.
Darrow's got some ups. He can out-rebound Allen on the backside. It was a heck of a rebound over there.
Johnson back to Kelly. Kelly back to Darrow. Nace getting some great minutes and using his body down there.
Oh,
another turnover right there.
That was a horrible turnover.
Terrible pass. Defender right in the way.
Johnson with the ball, guarding tightly on the outside, picks up his dribble. And another turnover right there. Minneapolis.
We just keep trying to force the ball when there ain't nobody to catch it. We're down 13 points. 44 seconds to go in the half.
19-6, 13-point deficit right here. The crowd is into it and we are struggling. Cannot seem to find anything. Kelly on the outside. Back to Johnson. Johnson. Back to Darrow. 17 seconds. Darrow on the outside. Guarded tightly there by Kuhlman.
Down to 10.
Another turnover. And it'll go back the other direction. That's the half, though.
Thank goodness.
We turn the ball over again. And an ugly second quarter, guys, and that was a tough one. We could not get the passes down, and they were just.
When's the last time you've seen the boys score 6 points?
6 points and a half. Wow. I'll
Pretty
tell you.
amazing.
We did not score. Yeah, 2 points. Wow. Well, we'll take a break, Mike. Mike, do you have some stats first before we take a break?
Not yet, no.
We'll take a break.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
Welcome back to Republic County. I got some stats for you. Point totals here at the end of the first half. Minneapolis trailing Republic County 19-6. Scoring for Minneapolis, Andrew Yoxel with 2 points, John Michael Darrow with 2 points, and Alex Johnson with 2 points. Minneapolis just with 6 points here in the first half. Scoring for Belleville. Belleville had 7 players score. They only scored 19 points in the first half, but they had 7 players score. Allen had 2 points. Kuhlman had 2 points. Cromwell had 6. Hadachek had 2. Strutt had 3. Nooch had 2. And Trevor Allen had 2. Rounds out the scoring. 19 points for the Buffs in the first half. Boy, they made a run there towards the end of the second quarter and pulled out to, we were hitting right there about an 8 or a 9 point deficit, and all of a sudden it's a 13-point lead.
We had 9 turnovers in the second quarter. 9 turnovers, and they were not they were just flat out bad passes.
Some were forced, some were not.
Some were not, and we just we had done a very good job in the first quarter. It had been a fairly clean as far as turnovers go. Luckily, Republic County they missed a lot of shots on the inside in the second quarter early before they finally started getting some to fall, but we could not get anything to fall. And warming up right now, it's not much better on the warm-up side. So hoping we find our shots, we find our range, because we need to figure out a way to put that ball in the cylinder, guys.
Andrew Yoxel can get his shot. He has gotten into the paint and has gotten his shot numerous times. It has not been able to fall, and he's got the free throw line. Finally hit a couple free throws, but we desperately need him to warm up here in the second half, start finding the range. But a good mark of a good team is to come out after a bad first half and have a good second half. And we can do that, we can get back in this game pretty quick. But it's going to take some effort on our end. They're just not going to let us have it.
Yeah.
We are very fortunate that their shots weren't falling themselves in the last part of that second quarter. I mean, all of their shots, guys, have been within from 10 feet or in. They haven't made one basket outside 10 foot that I can remember. And they've just been dead on except for those last several minutes in the second quarter. And as you thoroughly discussed, we have not had anything go our way shot-wise.
No.
I won't complain about the referees. I could, but I won't.
We can't change that, so, you know, it doesn't do us any good anyway. So, 19-6, Buffs had the lead at the end of the first half. Minneapolis is going to have to find a way to hit those open shots when we get them, Mike, because they're few and far between. We can make them. We gotta figure out a way to get it done.
Cold shooting in the first half, and the score is evident to that. We'll start as we started the game. Got Allison, Johnson, Yoxel, and Darrow. Kelly with some big minutes in the first half, did a great job on the boards.
The Buffs had the possession arrow, so inbound the ball to start the game. The second half, excuse me.
Ball goes in the top to Kuhlman to start things off for the Buffs. Kuhlman back to Allen. Allen drives around. Back to Grove. Grove drives, and there's a walk. Wow! Missed it right in front of him. A tie-up. He came back down with it. No call. Either way, it would have been a tie-up or a walk. Neither call made. Stays with the Buffs. Goes back to Allen. Allen with the ball at the top of the key. Grove back as he swings it back to the top. Rolls back around to Hadacek. Hadacek guarded by Zach Allison. Played limited in the first half because of some fouls. Back to Hadacek. Grove. Grove on the outside. Back to Allen. Allen back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman drives, guarded by Johnson. Nice defense by Alex Johnson. Allen with the ball. Guard on the outside. Swing pass back over to Cromwell. Cromwell guarded by Alex Yoxel. Picks up his dribble. Yes, thank you. Oh, Sheets bails him out. Nice job by the line defense, though. We had a 5-second call, no call. He gets the timeout instead. Sheets was watching him pretty close there, Mike.
Oh, he's right with it, and he did bail him out right there. We had a 5-second call for sure, and might even have been 5.5 or 6, and Coach Sheets bails him out. But Minneapolis tightened up the defense there a little bit and looked good on the defensive end here at the start of the second half.
Belleville's going to be content to run clock.
Yeah, they are.
Sure.
They are.
Republic County.
I've seen that jump up and bite a few teams in the past, though. So, you know, that's
including
fine.
us.
Including us, yeah. State tournament, to be exact. Ball goes back in the hands of Kuhlman. Kuhlman guarded by Johnson. Back over to Cromwell. Back to Hadacek. Hadacek back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman swing pass over to Grove for three. Off the mark, but they get their own rebound. Steps out of bounds. Wow. We got bailed out there, guys. They got a big rebound after working a minute and a half off the clock. Their best shot was a three-point shot, and they get the rebound. They about turn it over. Ball goes down low to Zach Allison. Zach in the paint.
He traveled
with it. Turnover goes back to the Buffs. Kuhlman back in the hands of Cromwell. Cromwell back to Kuhlman, back to Grove, back to Cromwell. And Alex Yoxel going to get whistled with the foul as he slid down but didn't have enough position. He'll pick up a foul. Alex with his second personal foul. Team's first. Ball goes back to Allen, back to Grove. Grove in the corner. Back to Kuhlman. Back to Allen. Back to Hadachek. Hadachek at the top. Back to Grove. Back to Allen. Allen swing pass. Back to Cromwell. Back to Hadachek. Swing pass back over to Grove. Top to left-hand side. Battling going down low between Allison and Hadachek. And there we're going to get a foul on Hadachek. As there was some battle going on down low. That'll be Hadachek's second personal foul. Darrow will bring it down. Darrow gets a shot up, can't get it. Rebounded by Grove. Grove will bring it down, back to Allen. Swing pass back out to Grove, back to Kuhlman. We got back to Allen. Back on the outside, goes to Grove. He'll bring it around the top, guarded by Andrew Yoxel. Swings it back down the other side. Drives it all the way in. And
Sheets
calls
calls
another timeout. Wow.
From way down there. We have the ball.
I don't know. We'll see.
We got possession arrow anyway.
Possession arrow. If they called a tie-up, but instead they called a timeout, I think it's the Buffs' ball.
I think we have possession and it's our ball, and we're going to play it in.
I hope you're right.
It's still 19-6.
Nobody scored. 4:39 left to go here in the third.
And you're right. They're content with running clock. They don't care if it's a 21-7 ball game, but
they're moving the
right.
ball efficiently.
Yep.
They're going to wear us out defensively, and that'll win the game for them if this keeps up.
Mike, good
we
call.
don't score when we do get the ball.
That's true.
Mike, good call. Minneapolis has the ball. Ball goes back to Johnson, into Zach Allison, back out to Macy for three, and he gets a nice job, Josh Macy. Finally, some scoring right there. We get a three-pointer from the left wing. Nice job by the freshman, Josh Macy. Grove on the outside, guarded by Macy, back to Hadachek. Hadachek looks down low. Back to the top to Allen. He took a little hop there, no call. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman. And Andrew Yoxel with the rebound. Josh Macy hit the floor hard, no call. And the foul on the other end.
Good transition games there. Darrow gets all the way into the paint, and the reach-in foul on number 10.
And that is on Tanner Allen. The Buffs will send in number 24 Strutt as well as number Nooch, I believe. Excuse me, number 35, that's Razan. Ball goes back to Darrow. Darrow on the outside. Back to Macy. Macy, drive down. Zach Allison with the rebound. Oh, you're kidding me. They called Zach Allison with the push-off. Wow. That is the second time that same official has.
And he says, Coach Shoup, you protested too much.
Him up.
Yeah.
Whether you think I'm doing a good job or not, you protested too much.
Yeah.
He teed him up.
Yeah, he did.
So we'll have a foul? No, would not be a one-on-one. These are technical foul free throws. And then they will have possession of the ball.
And Kuhlman makes the first one. Have another one coming here.
2 shots when it's on the coach or the bench.
And he makes the second one. So, well, I don't necessarily agree with technicals, but that needed to happen. He needed to argue with that one because that's the second time he's had a questionable call on us.
Well, let's Republic County get away with murder.
Yeah. Kuhlman on the outside goes back to Strutt. Strutt guarded by Macy. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel. And Johnson brings it down. Back to Macy. Macy back to Darrow. Darrow on the outside. Into Andrew Yoxel. No! Oh my gosh. Wow. Andrew Yoxel called with a turnover.
Travel.
For a travel. This guy is 21-9, folks. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. And the Buffs get a couple different players in. Sorry, I'll try to get that to you in a second. Ball goes back in the hands of Nooch. Nooch guarded by Andrew Yoxel. Back to Hadacek. Hadacek. Back to Strutt. Back to Hadacek. Hadacek drives in. Can't get it. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel with the rebound. Ball goes back to Darrow. 21-9. Andrew on the outside. He'll drive his man in. Can't get it. And Kelly with the near rebound. It'll come back the other direction. That should be a turnover.
Timeout, Sheets.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, that's the second time tonight.
Third time tonight.
Third time.
Second time this half.
Yeah.
21-9, 2:18 to go in the third quarter. The Buffs have scored 2 this quarter. We scored 3.
We scored 3. It's a low scoring.
Well, Dale, we've got a divided house. We've got a Jayhawker up here, and we've got a K-Stater just a ripping those guys in the striped shirt. And he's going to have to sit by Logan.
Yeah. The AD comes up and sits by him.
Yeah.
For Republic County. That's a hop. Shot up in the lane, no good. Andrew Yoxel comes away with it into Darrow. He can't get it. Andrew Yoxel puts it back in. Nice job, Andrew. Good hustle by Andrew Yoxel as he comes back the other direction. Kelly, nice job there by Macy and Yoxel down low with the turnover. 21-11. Minneapolis walks it down. Darrow will bring it down for the Lions. These officials have let this get out of control. Darrow with the bucket. Nice shot, John Michael from the free throw line. 21-13. But these officials have let this thing get way out of control, guys.
We've outscored them 7-2 here in this quarter.
Ball goes back on the outside to Nooch. Nooch back to Strutt. Strutt back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside, guarded by Johnson. Swing pass over to Strutt. Looks down low to Hadacek. Goes back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman on the outside. Shot in and up and good. Nice job as he gets the bucket. Nice little runner by Kuhlman in the lane as he gets the bucket to fall. A minute left to go in the third quarter, 23-13. Nice job by, and Andrew Yoxel hits the floor hard. Nice job by, nice job by John Michael as he gets the runner and then gets the foul, but John Michael showing some intensity down there with some defense. Nice job by the Lions to claw back into this. Andrew Yoxel hit the floor hard down there, guys. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yes,
but
I did.
Macy with the foul there, so John Michael didn't pick up his second.
Johnson gets it back out to Hadacek for the Buffs. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman Back to Grove for three. Up and good. That's the top of the key. I've known that they could shoot him. And he finally hit one from the three-point range from the top of the key.
They ran that play 3 times. He just missed them all, but that one was nothing but net.
Back to the 11-point lead for the Buffs.
Ball goes back. Top 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Oh!
You're
my
pathetic,
gosh!
man. You're absolutely pathetic.
Oh my gosh.
That was not a good call because the defender
he
was
not
moving.
even set. He was moving with
Yeah, he
him.
was moving right along with him, and you let that arm fly out just a little bit. I didn't see it, but the referee claimed the arm came out. Push off.
I'm glad that he did not listen to his coach. He stood back there for 4 seconds and held that ball. Sheets is talking to him about that, but I'll tell you, that is one really rough quarter of officiating. 26-15, Lions managed to somewhat stay in that. We outscored them 9-7, but I'll tell you, that's these officials have let this get way out of control, and it started in the first half, guys.
Well, let's take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666.
You know, this is the last thing I'll say. It's too bad that the officiating is letting the game go, because these are two good teams. There's no doubt about this, and it's just it's very frustrating. It's the last I'll say about the officiating. Back to Alex Yoxel. Back to Briggs. Briggs on the outside. Into Yoxel in the paint. Up, and he's fouled down low. Hits the floor again. Nice job by Andrew. Good pass by Briggs.
That might have been a little acting on Andrew's part there. I'm not sure.
That will be third personal foul on Hadacek.
5 team fouls on the Lions, 3 on the Buffs. The Lions can pull this out. It's going to become with a lot of composure on their part and a lot of fight.
Yeah. Yoxel at the line for 2. First one is in and out. He has had a rough night from the line. Rough night shooting, period.
2 for 7.
2 for 7. Second shot is good. Nice job by Andrew. Hadacek gets it into Kuhlman. Kuhlman guarded by Briggs. Briggs with some tough defense on Kuhlman. Gets it back to Allen. Allen guarded by Darrow. Back to Cromwell. Nice job by Alex Yoxel on the defense there on Cromwell. Foul should be on Alex Yoxel, I believe.
Yep.
His third personal foul. Shooting, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. Cromwell at the line. First one off the side of the rim, no good. 7:20, 26-16. Buffs with the lead. Second throw coming. Up and no good. Rebounded by Allison. Back to Darrow.
Good foul.
Yeah. Double screen at the top. Nice pass down low to Briggs. And
they call that on the floor. You've got to be kidding me.
Colin Briggs. We're in the bonus.
Shoot.
We're in the
didn't
bonus.
Shoot, Mike.
Yeah, we're in the bonus. Well, that should be.
No, we aren't in the bonus.
Oh, that's on the
That was their
fourth.
Explain that
14th foul.
for me.
He didn't shoot. He didn't shoot. So
Just had 3 white shirts come down on top of it. Come on, throw it.
pass it in. There you go. Alex Yoxel. Back to Andrew Yoxel.
He's got a shot right there. He needs to take it.
There on the outside. Zach Allison.
Thank you. Darrow can get right around
Yeah.
Grove.
Nice job by Darrow to get around him. On the floor, that's the 5th team foul, 3rd on Grove. 26-16, 6:53 left to go in the ball game. Gets it into Alex Yoxel, backward to Darrow. And good, nice job, Andrew Yoxel
What it's gonna
takes
take
it
right
right
there.
in there. And great job by the senior, Andrew Yoxel. His brother comes up, gives him a little brotherly pep talk. Nice job by Andrew. That'll be 4th foul on Hadacek. And Sheets calls the timeout. 26-18, 6:41 left to go in this ball game. We'll take a quick one with them. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2 Minneapolis.
There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn the skills you need to receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College. Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
Welcome back to Belleville, Kansas, Republic County High School. 26-18, Buffs up by 8, but at the line, Andrew Yoxel for the and 1.
They were up as much as by 13.
Yeah.
That's good. Or they got it down 8, chance to get it to 7.
Then a good stop, and we've got a 2-possession ball game, and I didn't think we'd ever get to that point.
Shot is up and good. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. Gets it to fall 26-19. Andrew Yoxel will take a breather as I didn't see who came in. Alex Johnson. So Kuhlman on the outside. Guarded tightly there by Johnson. Swings around. Back to Kuhlman. Alex Yoxel lays it all out on the floor, doesn't he, guys?
Yep.
Johnson tight defense. Back to Kuhlman. Back to Grove. Grove on the outside.
Again, the Buffs are going to be content to run clock.
Strut. Guarded by Briggs.
Except for that shot.
And they're both out of bounds.
High up.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a tough one.
Berzon came down on the inbounds line. Minneapolis was still inbounds. That should be Minneapolis ball. They were out of bounds.
Tied up.
So, nice move by Cromwell right there, guys.
Shot
Zach Allison will get the foul.
is the call. I will put him at a 1-and-1. 7th team foul on the Lions, 6th for the Buffaloes.
Zach picks up his 4th. John Kelly checks back in. So on the floor right now, Andrew and Alex Yoxel, John Kelly, Johnson, and Darrow. At the line is Cromwell for a 1-and-1. Got a box out here, guys. And he makes the first one. No need to box out when he makes it, huh?
He missed it.
Missed the last two, I know. That's what I was kind of hoping for on that one. Second shot on its way. Is good. Makes them both. Makes them when he had to, guys. 28-19, back to a 9-point lead. 6 minutes left to go in the ball game. Back to Johnson, back to Darrow. Darrow, swing pass over to Andrew Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Could use a 3 right about now. Alex Yoxel up and good. Nice job, Alex Yoxel. Nice little floater from the right-hand side. Gets it to fall. Nice job by Alex Yoxel.
Blocking foul called on the Lions.
Thought Kelly might have had position down there. Not quite.
Second foul on Kelly.
And Kuhlman, which was money earlier from the free throw line, will be there to shoot 2 again.
8th team foul.
And he misses the front one. Checking back in will be Nace for the Lions, as Kelly will sit down and talk to Coach Shue. Makes the second one.
8-point lead for the Buffs, 5:23 to go.
Johnson on the outside, back to Alex Yoxel, back to Darrow. And turnover in the lane. There we go, nice job, but double turnover, it goes both directions. Alex Johnson at the top, swing pass, over to Darrow. Thought that had some loft on it, guys. 8-point ball game, in the Nace, in the shot,
Shot's blocked.
Dang.
Elber's on 6'4". It's pretty easy to get up and get a hand on that one.
Nice job by Nace to work down low. He'll learn. Allen on the outside. And the foul down low on one of the Yoxels. At the line will be Cromwell to shoot a 1-and-1.
Andrews foul.
His second. Sorry about that.
9th team foul.
And he makes it. Second shot coming is up, and it is good as well. Boy, he's been money since he missed those 2 front ones.
4 in a row.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Buffs. Darrow from the free throw line, can't get it. Johnson.
No foul, huh? Come on. Gee whiz.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And they call it intentional?
Nope, that's a good call. That is a good call.
That wasn't a good call down here on the rebound.
That's exactly right. It wasn't. Johnson got the legs taken out of him down here, and then Yoxel pushes in the back on the way in for the layup. That's not good.
Allen's shot up, no good.
Might as well just let him go.
Yep. Second shot is up, and it's no good as well.
Now, do they get the ball?
Yep.
Yes. Yep. 2 shots and the ball. So 31 to 21.
Did was give Alex Yoxel his 4th foul, and I don't know if we've got enough time left to grind through this.
Nice little runner.
Bounce there.
And the Buffs get the bucket with the runner by, I believe, Kuhlman.
Kuhlman, yeah.
Yep. Crowd gets loud again. And that will be in the bonus now. They finally get a foul called. So Darrow will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Second personal foul on Cromwell. Shot is up, and it's no good. That's been our night. No, he's gonna override it.
I thought Berzon had the hand on it last. Yeah, they did turn it around,
thank
didn't
you.
they?
Thank you. And there's Sheets trying to work the official again. Nice job, Zach Allison, and the bucket. Nice job by Zach Allison. Great little peel around the right-hand side. Gets around the left-hand side and finishes it, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one. Nice job by Zach Allison. Foul was on Allen, his third personal.
Zach used the left hand perfectly on the back side. See if we can get this back down to single digits, and he won't. No.
Hey, he works hard for it. Nice job, Zach. Yoxel with the rebound. Yes, City gets it. Nice job by Alex Yoxel. Gets it back and puts it in. Back to an 8-point deficit. 33-25. Strut shot up and no good.
How did he come up with that rebound?
And a block right there. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. There's a tie-up down there. And it'll go to Minneapolis. Nice job. Andrew Yoxel hits the floor hard again.
I thought we had that rebound, and somehow the white shirt came out with it. Alex is still limping on that ankle. Andrew, excuse me.
He got drilled.
Yeah, he did. Macy will come in for him. 33-25, 3:28 left to go in the ball game.
Andrew's knee this time, not an ankle.
Darrow into Zach Allison, can't get it. Alex Johnson gets the bucket to fall. Nice job by Alex Johnson. And we've got it down to a 6-point ball game, guys. 33-27.
Ball game, yeah. I didn't think we'd ever get there.
I didn't either.
We are.
3:12 left to go in this one.
We were down by 12 there, weren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, just a few seconds.
Yeah, we're down by 12 just in a matter of about a minute and a half ago. So when the Lions call a quick timeout, the Buffs will have it. Alex Johnson with a great rebound and a putback to get us back to within 6. That's the closest we've been since probably the first quarter. Yeah.
Well, we had it down to 5, I think, either in the third or the start of the fourth. Before things got away from us.
I thought we had it within 7. You may be right. I could be wrong on that one.
That might have been just 7.
So,
somewhere I'm remembering 5, but I don't know why.
the Buffs will have the ball. They would get it into Kuhlman. Johnson is going to put a little pressure on him. And they will pick up the full court press. And Alex Johnson with some defense there. Kuhlman gets around him. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Alex Yoxel.
I can't believe they didn't run.
Yeah, I was surprised about that too. Darrow will bring it down, 33-27. Back to Macy, back to Darrow, into Johnson. Johnson up and good, nice job. Great pass, great finish by Alex Johnson, 33-29. Lions within 4 at the 2:35 mark. Ball goes down low.
Come on, charging.
And they call a foul instead. That's going to be 5 if it's on Yoxel.
Did you see that forearm that went into the gut of our defender? Man.
Let him have it, Dale. Let him have it.
And that's 5 on Zach. I thought either one, if it would have been on Alex or Zach, it would have been 5 either way. They call it on Zach. Nice job, Zach Allison.
That's just astonishing.
Good news, Andrew Yoxel back in.
Cromwell at the line, shot is up and makes it. He has been money, guys, from the free throw line since he missed those 2. He's 5 for 5 or 6 for 6.
5 in a row.
5 in a row in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Second one coming is up and it's good. Makes them both. Back to a 6-point ball game, 35-29. Oh. Andrew Yoxel drives in the lane, and he'll get fouled.
Thank you.
And he'll go to the line for a 1-on-1. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel, with great dribble penetration right there.
Cromwell's been banging him around pretty good all night long, and finally they are starting to call it.
9th team foul.
Can't get it to fall, though. And
yeah. Andrew ran right through that screen.
He did.
Double bonus on the other end.
Yep.
First shot coming by Kuhlman. Shot is up and it's good. Kuhlman's another one that's he's only missed one that I know of from the free throw line tonight.
Cromwell and Kuhlman have done all their scoring in the second half, with the exception of Gross, 3.
Shot is up and it's good as well. Back to an 8-point ball game, 37-29. We were within 4. And it's all been, they've had 3 field goals. Yeah, all the rest have been free throws. So, shot up by Darrow is up and good. Gets the fall, 37-31. Kuhlman on the outside.
2 minutes to go. Oh, that is a ticky-tack if I've ever seen it. Man. After all that they've let go on. Man.
Well, he got by Alex. Alex, I think, reached out, whacked him.
Oh, it wasn't a whack.
But he makes it. First shot is up and good by the junior Trenton Kuhlman. Second one coming here. Shot is up and it's good as well. Boy, it gets quiet, guys. This gym can be definitely quiet or it can be really loud. Alex Johnson back to, oh.
There we go, throwing it away again.
Not a good time for an unforced turnover, but we get one anyway. 39-31, minute 45 left in this contest. Republic County's hitting their free throws. It's going to be tough down the stretch.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be really tough. Kuhlman and both Cromwell have both hit their free throws and hit abundantly from the free throw line. Had it to within 4, 39-31 right now. Minute 45. We've made this a much better ball game considering the circumstances in the second half.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Sorry, Scott, we just had to get that advertised.
Hey, if I would have known it was mine, I wouldn't have talked so much, man. 39-31, minute 45 left to go in the ball game. Buffs had the ball. And the Lions will pick up a full court press. Kuhlman guarded by Johnson. I'll get it back to Kuhlman. And Johnson will foul him. So they're going to keep it in Kuhlman's hands all they can to try to ice this one. And
But he shot the technical foul
Yeah.
free throw, so,
you know that
he is the best free
he's
throw
the best
shooter
free
out
throw.
there.
Yeah, by far. First shot is up and on its way and off the front of the rim. Finally, he misses.
Talk about him some more, Mike.
I knew we could jinx him if we build him up one more time, Scotty.
So, second one on its way. Shot is up and it's off the back of the rim. Oh, but how in the world? Allen comes up with a rebound. Wow.
Nace with the foul. He was just quicker off the line than we were. Now he came up with the rebound.
I bet he doesn't miss these two. 39, 31 minute, 26 left to go in the ball game. Shot is up and good.
Bugala.
Shot is up and good.
I had to break the silence somehow.
So, didn't work though. Darrow on the outside. Johnson down to Alex Yoxel. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Cromwell. And Cromwell will get the foul. He'll go to the line. So their two best free throw shooters have been the ones that have gone to the line the entire game.
Well, they hustled in and got the rebound.
Yeah, so
got the position, got the rebound.
So minute 9 left. Shot is up and good. 11-point deficit, 42-31. Lions. Shot is up and it is good as well. 12-point deficit. There will bring it down for the Lions. Foul is on the floor. He'll have 2 though. Hadachek. I think that's 5 on Hadachek.
10th team foul, so it'll be a double bonus. That is 5.
I was going to say, we're going to have to start putting some points on the board, or it's going to be back to a 15-point ball game. Republic County is making all their free throws down there. They're winning it from the line right now.
If you're a good team, that's what you do.
Yeah. Checking in is, let's see, it was Nooch that came in. So, Darrow at the line, shot is up and it's good. Makes the first one. Try to bring it back to a 10-point deficit here. Shot is up and it's good as well, makes them both. Alex Johnson, that's got to be, what, 4 on Johnson? How many's he got? So
Just 3.
just 3, okay.
He and Nace have 5 to give.
4, they've got him for 4 on the board. So.
Oh, my.
So. Kuhlman at the line to shoot 2 more. Makes it. Second shot coming. Shot is up, and it is good as well.
I'd say he could win a free throw shooting contest.
Yeah. Darrow, guarded by Grove.
Yep, traveled. Dribbled it off somebody else's foot and picked it back up and shuffled his feet, trying to get possession.
Kuhlman shot 14 free throws in the second half.
Foul him.
Yes,
Foul
3.
somebody else. Foul somebody else other than Other
let's
than
put Grove on
the
there.
way this has been going, he'll hit both of them.
I'm running out of room on Kuhlman's square.
So. Shot is up, and it's off the rim. We'll have another one, though, coming here. Colin Briggs checked in for Johnson. Second shot is up, and he makes the second one.
46-33, 50 seconds to go. Wild shot by Darrow.
And no foul called except for on Nace. So Shoot calls off the fouls. So.
We'll see if Allen can knock down a couple here. 46-33.
And he misses the front. 41.8 seconds left to go. The Lions will suffer their first defeat tonight against a very good Republic County team. Second shot is up and misses it. Rebounded by Alex Yoxel. Back to Darrow. We played a much better second half of basketball. Darrow for three, in and out. Rebounded by Nace. Back to Darrow. Back to, and then the foul on Allen. Alex Yoxel will go to line. Shoot two. So. Alex at the line to shoot two here. Foul was on Allen. Shot is up and good by Alex Yoxel. Strutt checks in for Allen. Second shot coming. It's up and makes the second one. Nice job by Alex Yoxel. Oh, 15 seconds back to Grove. Grove guarded by. He just works it around. Back to Cromwell. And that's the ball game. 46-35, Minneapolis. Yeah, the officials, I'd get out of here quickly too. The Lions got to within four, guys, and they had a good chance. But I'll tell you, Republic County hit their free throws down the line, and they got it done when they needed to. So.
Belleville Buffs take sole possession of first place in the NCAA with a sparkling 3-0 record. The Lions fall to 2-1 and 5-1 overall. Both the boys and the girls come up here and taste defeat for the first time this season.
Which, you know, we talked about on the drive up here. We knew it was going to be tough up here either way. I felt like the boys played they most definitely played a better second half of basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime you score 29 points compared to 6, it's definitely better.
Yeah. Thanks for the obvious there, Dale. But, you know, other than getting the balls to fall, their defensive intensity was better. They did a better job of ball distribution, just a better half of basketball. So.
Yeah, it was definitely good to be able to see them get the ball in the hoop. That's one thing they couldn't do in the first half. I'm going to state the obvious here. You can't complain about the rest too much. You just have to accept the fact that when you come to play in Belleville, Kansas, it's going to be like someone going into Lawrence and playing Jayhawks. The refs are going to be not on your side.
It's a tough place to play, regardless.
You got to deal with it.
Now, point totals real quick. Andrew Yoxel led Minneapolis in scoring with 10 points. Michael Darrow scored 8. Alex Johnson had 6. Alex Yoxel had 6. Zach Allison had 2. Josh Macy had 3. We didn't shoot the ball well from the free throw line. Alex Yoxel did, but other than that, we didn't get to the line too much and didn't shoot a very good percentage there. For Republic County, Grove had 4. Allen had 2. Kuhlman led all scorers with 17. Cromwell had 14. Hadachek had 2. Strutt had 3. Nooch had 2. And Trevor Allen had 2. Rounds out the scoring for Republic County. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids scored for the Buffs. And second half, it was nothing but Kuhlman and Cromwell, with the exception of 1 free throw of Grove and a 3-ball. All the points were scored by Kuhlman.
That 3-ball was their only shot from the outside that I can recall. How many free throws did they score in the fourth quarter? Mike?
Too
well, Kuhlman shot 16 of them by himself.
In the fourth quarter?
In the second half.
Okay.
They shot
too many, as he's trying to get the calculator to work.
They shot 30 free throws in the fourth quarter. 30.
And Kuhlman hit 16 free throws in the second half.
Yeah.
Well, you could tell that was going to be Sheets.
That's a Sheets coach team.
Yeah, that was the way he was going to play. Coming out of the third quarter, they ran clock. They were going to try to get us tired and start to foul and go to the line. And once they build up a 9 or 10 point lead, whatever it was, in the first half, they were in control.
I would highly doubt we would see Coach Shoup up here. But
I'm not going to count on it, no. Urge you to come out Friday night if you can at all. I know there's a lot of competition that night with Kansas State playing in the Cotton Bowl.
Who?
That'd be the Wildcats.
But the Lions will host Southeast of Saline. The girls should have a tougher time of it than the boys, I would think. But it will be two must-win games for the Lions if they want to continue on, both of them to be contenders in the league chase.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough. Southeast of Saline on the girls' side as well as the boys' side. It'll be a tough one. So regardless of who you play in this league, any given night, it's going to be a tough game.
I think we might be going to get an interview, guys.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll let him have my headset if it is.
I don't know. We'll wait and see. Wait a few more minutes, and so. Regardless, though, both the girls and the boys are going to have to bounce back to come away with this. Mike Dale's going to give him his headset. So. Yeah. So. Coach Shoup, thanks for coming up here and talking with us, buddy. Let's talk about better second half of basketball. I'm going to talk on some positives for a second.
Yeah.
Better second half of basketball. The boys came out and they did a better job of ball distribution, much better job on the defensive side in the second half.
Right.
I feel like they were just kind of the Belleville defense in the first half, and with our lack of capability to hit anything, we did a great job of adjusting in the second half to come out and hit some points to get us back into this.
Yeah.
It was a tough one all the way around.
Well, we didn't. You know, that one's on me because we had 5 days to practice and we were not ready to play. And if you come out here and play on their floor and you're not ready to play, you're going to miss some easy shots. Then you're going to start making some silly plays, and I'm still not sure how it was only 19-6 at half. It should have been like 40-6.
Yeah.
You know, and with all the things that went wrong for us, our kids, you know, the only thing that was different in the second half is we played hard.
Right.
You know, first half we didn't play hard. And so, then we got within 4 there at one point. So you're getting yourself in a position to have a chance to win. But when you start out the way we started out against a team on their home floor, that's a good basketball team. Then that's what happens. So I told the kids, learn.
Yeah, that is. I would rather see it happen now, and learn from it,
Yeah.
and to bounce back. That's the key, though, is to bounce back
Yeah.
from it, to learn from it, and to grow. The second quarter, turnovers wise, just really struggled.
We had 9.
I
in the
had 9.
second.
I had 9 down too.
And silliness, that's people are going to defend you.
Yeah.
And we acted like we had never played against defense.
And it was
all year.
and it was
just bad turnovers.
It was a defense that was extended. It was not.
Yeah,
they
came out.
They came out.
Guarded.
They came out. And
But
guarded no matter
we
what.
see that every day in practice. We get after each other pretty good in practice and do those things. And again, we just mentally we're not ready to play. Republic County was. You got to give them credit, and they took it to us tonight.
Andrew Yoxel hit the floor numerous times tonight.
Yeah. Andrew's nursing an ankle. He's probably only about 80% on that thing right now, and he's actually been sick the last 2 days. He didn't even come to practice the other day. So he really, the kid worked hard. He didn't want to come out the couple times I took him out, but he did work his tail off. But
some of the another thing I kind of noticed that Belleville seemed to outdo us on was the attacking, just in the free throw line of the rebounding.
Yeah.
They got position where we were just flat off our feet, not coming up for that ball. A few times we adjusted to it, but
I think it was most of the time tonight. And like I said, it comes back to the beginning. We were not ready to play, and those are the plays you notice it on. There's a lot of loose balls that they got, and we didn't get a lot of times on. Their end of the floor where a shot goes up and we box them out for 1 second and they keep playing. And we just kind of stop and then they go and get one and get an offensive board and we're flat-footed. And that was all night long. And that was, that and the fact that they were going to be aggressive to the basket tonight and we took a long time to do that. Were the 2 big keys in the game.
The mark of a good ball club, I told Scott, we had a tough first half, not a really good first half at all, but come out in the second half and have a good half. We score almost 30 points in the second half. Had to put Republic County at the free throw line. They shot almost 30 free throws in the second half. And of course, we've pulled that on a lot of teams ourselves. But
that's exactly right.
the guys stuck with it and played hard in the second half. And they did play a lot harder in the second half.
They did, and I told them, I said that's the thing, and look at the results. That was my point to the kids was, we came out in the second half and attacked, and we weren't by any means great in the second half. It was an ugly game of basketball all the way around. I know Coach Sheets probably isn't sitting there thinking it looked really good on their end either. And but the difference is from the get-go they attacked the rim. They shot a lot of free throws. That's what we've been doing to other teams all year. We didn't because we didn't go to the rim, and they did, and we figured it out a little bit, and that's when things got going for us.
I was happy for Connor Nace. Connor came in and had to play some minutes and did a great job against some big kids and did really a pretty good job.
He did.
A couple times, a few mistakes, but those are mental mistakes that he hasn't had the varsity playing time.
He's working hard.
And that's what.
And that's all we're asking kids is if you're gonna play varsity ball, you're gonna have to play D. Yeah. And we had a couple kids that didn't want to play D, so they sat. And we put him in, and he played D.
Yeah.
So he stayed, and it's about that simple. So.
Prime example was the girls' game. The Lady Buffs play defense.
They got out and defended hard. I saw a little bit of that. They did. I'd say for both squads, girls and boys, the Republic County kids came out and played a heck of a lot better D than the Minneapolis kids did tonight. So that's pretty disappointing. I would hope that on Friday we'll come out and deliver a pretty good defensive
Well, you can
performance.
always expect a little rust from the Christmas vacation, and the kids eat too much turkey and pie and stuff. But the second half looked a lot better.
Yeah.
They score 30 points against this club. that's a mark of a team
Yeah.
to improve just in one game, and,
Yeah.
and I like to see that. Yeah, we got beat, but we gave them a pretty good run there and closed her down to 4 points a couple different times. And you know, if we would have got one open look and one big one down the hatch, could have made a little bit more noise in here.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
It was
no
fun.
doubt about it.
It was a good game, Coach.
Thanks.
Coach,
thought-
thank you very much. Appreciate
Thanks,
it, buddy.
guys.
I actually thought they were going to run a couple of the people up here and not you today, the refs.
Yeah, it was a long day for them.
Well, Minneapolis comes up shine tonight on the girls and the boys side. We will go ahead and sign off with that. We appreciate Coach Shoup coming up. It's not always fun to talk after a loss, and he is always very good about that, and we appreciate that. So,
Win, lose, or draw,
Yep.
you usually come up.
so for myself, Scott Osherman.
And Mike Perry.
And Dale Leach, thanks for listening and having us in your home, listening to Eagle Communications, the source for Lions sports in Minneapolis, Kansas. Good night, folks.